This is Boarding Party Ragnarok, featuring Joel as Elmar Gregory, Jordan as Griff, Devin as Captain Perseus Blackwater, and Dean as Polen Watkins. As Griff makes contact with the stone, all thought gives way to the noise.
Let's
get this show on the road. Welcome to the new studio. This is going to be Ragnarok session 20. Welcome back to the action, but another formal welcome to the new studio space. Bringing us back in. We're going to start off strong. Griff, you know what you did.
I did it.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh no. Okay. Alright.
We're starting off.
First roll in new studio.
Starting off fiery.
Come on, please roll well.
Just get like a 2. It'll
First
be fine.
roll in the studio.
Nothing ever
Come on,
goes
buddy.
wrong when you
Come
touch
on.
stuff.
Natural one. No.
No, we definitely don't need that right now.
Can I cast guidance?
Not on a saving throw right now.
It's an 8.
An 8. The conclusion of the last episode stands. Griff, welcome to the hive mind. Gentlemen,
makes me
aka Co and Perseus, as you stand at the base, watching Griff slip slide his way across some ice on the bug goop. His hands make contact with the large spire. Griff, I know you didn't like the Matrix, but your eyes kind of melt over as several other large pairs of eyes grow over the top. Perseus, as you watch your compatriot, his arms become large scythe-like claws. His legs and his spine snap in half, fold behind him, and 4 other legs crawl out of the back. New skittery Griff. The hive needs you, buddy. You're needed over there as you start crawling away.
Oh no! As soon as he does that, I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Griff.
Wisdom save.
The bug formerly known as Griff. It's a wisdom save from you once again.
Again.
Yes. But your bonus now is 1.
Oh, thank God.
How's that good?
Because he's trying to charm you.
Natural 1.
Oh!
It's a 16.
That
16.
beats it just barely.
Okay. For half a moment, humanoid Griff on the inside, as you're slipping away, you try to fail, and you fail at failing. You're too good. As you skitter off into one of the nearby holes. The hive needs you.
The hive needs me.
Jinkies.
I'm just slackjaw right now at that chain of events.
I'm right there with you. Exactly where is he going?
He's crawling off towards one of the many holes in the wall. Those little yellow spiders kind of illuminate as he walks past. They seem to kind of somewhat bow as much as a spider can.
I'll look at Perseus and ready my lightning. Should I do it?
And I'm gonna nod, and then just in case, I'll use my last spell slot, and I will cast Spider Climb on me and Co.
All right. You could just touch the stone and you get spider legs and off you go.
No, I'm good. Hard pass.
You can save a spell slot.
That's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll cast Spider Climb on the both of us, and just in case you wanna get running, but I'm gonna start chasing. Yeah.
Oh boy. 15.
Misses. The lightning bolt as you go arcs off the new carapace shell that is Griff's thorax and spikes off into one of the nearby tunnels, causing a slight cave-in. Griff, you send a little ping with your new antennas that the drones should probably get on that. There's a little bit of a rumbling in the tunnels as you watch some of those little spiders kind of get out of the way as 2 large beetles come out and begin boring back through that tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna So the wall, it's that gushy, like, mushy stuff?
Yeah, it's
Great.
gushy mushy and also dirt.
Nice. I'm gonna try to find perch on it with, like, my hands and feet and try to be, like, see if I can get footing before I, like, fully commit.
With spider climb, yes. It's considered a pseudo web
Okay.
surface, so you can crawl on the web.
Perfect. And I tuck the monkey in my coat.
Oh yeah,
Tell him to hold on.
he's like,
And I
all joy has gone out in his life. He has
Yeah.
no idea what's going on.
book it, and at the same time, I'll throw my trident to Eldritch Blast towards him.
Okay, let's get some attacks.
So it's gonna be 4 attacks at Griff. First one not gonna hit. That's gonna definitely miss with a natural 1. That's going to be 22
Oh yeah, that'll do.
and 17.
Oh, 17 misses, but the 22 will do.
Oh, great. 4, 8, 12 points of force damage.
Oh my gosh. 12.
Yes.
12. Griff. Part of your thorax is just completely blasted off as you're kind of crawling away. One of your hind legs stops responding to your will, and you just continue trucking along. And you set out another ping. Hey, I'm gonna need a medic pretty quick here.
I'm still chasing, and then
Oh, yeah.
whatever you wanna
I'm just gonna follow you, man.
Yeah, through the tunnels. Tunneling away.
I don't know how far we can go until I can do something else.
Oh yeah, keep at it. Griff Bug seems to just be like, I'm on a mission. I'm needed over here. I'm needed in Sector 5. Off I go.
What's Maya doing?
Maya's just watching in horror, like. Otherwise, what is Maya doing? You still have the
Can
reins
she-
of Maya.
Can she spider-like it up with us?
She has a climb speed, I believe.
Yeah.
We modeled her off a panther.
Yeah. Yeah, after you guys start attacking me, I imagine she would kind of snap out of it and be like, okay, I should probably try to do something. And then start coming after me.
Okay. Yeah, Maya, you're able to keep up. You're still pretty fast. Because your base speed is higher. Your climb speed is half of your speed, but you have a climb speed, so you don't need spider climb to keep up.
No doubt. Okay. Can I do something? with
Maya,
her?
yeah, Maya can.
She would try to jump on me and like tackle me, but like try not to hurt me.
Okay, so let's do a grapple check.
Do I roll both dice?
Sure, why not? Remove the ambiguity.
Oh no. I don't know what my strength score is as Bug Griff. but
+2.
Yeah, she lost.
Oh no. Yeah, as Maya jumps on the back of Bug Griff, trying not to like sink any claws or fangs or anything else into you, she just kind of loosely slides off your now slick carapace armor as you continue skittering away. You send out another ping. Hey, there's some intruders. I keep getting hit. And you hope the police bugs are listening.
The Police snail is on
Police Snail! This was all a big setup for Police Snail! He's back!
Police snail.
But, Bug Griff, as you enter another large nautilus-shaped chamber, as you crawl in, your objective's pretty close by. And once more, there's this horrible ripping sound out of your back as your wings give form. And you kind of just take off down into this big nautilus chamber. As the lot of you who are chasing kind of get to the edge of this room, you can see hundreds of griff-like creatures, all spiraling around one central, enormous bug dome.
Can I try to figure out which one is Griff?
Oh, sure, yeah. It's gonna be real tricky, though.
Yeah.
Come on, go.
You better crit.
There's a lot of them, but he is wounded. He's got a gimpy leg, so
True.
you've got something you're looking for.
Are we thinking insight, investigation?
They are equally viable.
Okay. 14.
14. Ko, you're like,
It's a lot of bugs.
is there one with antlers? Like, does he have a staff still? Who is this man? He
Where's
is a
Waldo?
bug. Yes.
Extreme difficulty.
Where's Skittergriff? Where did he go?
This is like a room full of Waldos, but we're looking for the Waldo that has like white and red instead of red and white.
Yeah.
Like, just
Exactly. Yeah. Griff, as you buzz on down, warrior bug reporting for duty. You get your assignment. Seems pretty chill. That's all for now.
Do I know what it is?
Oh, you do, yes, but they don't get to know.
No, like, do I know what it is?
No.
I can't guess what it is.
Oh, you can guess, but we'll see.
I meant like, you said warrior bug, so I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Do I have an idea of what it's probably?
Oh, Griff
gonna be?
absolutely knows. He just has no way of communicating to anybody that he knows. Because your only language right now is bugs. You have forgotten common, among other things. But you get your rations. Teeny tiny grub. You slurp it down. There's a little droplet of water for you. Kind of like Bug's Life.
Yum.
It's
Good water.
Yeah, it's good wood. It's real good. All right, boys. As you're looking out over this massive Nautilus chamber, these big bugs, they know you're there. They don't seem to really care at all. They don't feel like you're really doing too much. They're just buzzing past you. A few of them stop, kind of look at you sideways with all their many eyes, and then they fly away. Not all of them have wings. Some of them are still walking. Thunderwave.
I can't. I use all my spell slots, unfortunately. I was thinking. Nah, I kind of want to ride one down to him. Because it's like a big, huge drop, right?
Kind of.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's still the like spiral down. That's what when I say Nautilus, it's kind of like there's like the big spiral stair down
Oh, whoa, whoa,
type deal.
gotcha,
So you
gotcha.
could get down there
I
if
could.
you wanted to.
I'm kind of picturing that scene from Priest when they walk in that big dome and gets down with all
Yeah.
the bugs. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
Love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I'm just kidding. I've never seen it.
it's good wood.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna, with caution, I guess, look at Ko and begin making my way down. But I'll send like telepathical ping to Undertow, and just, I mean, it's more emotion based, so he knows that like something's going down,
Oh yeah.
and to figure out a way to get here,
Okay.
to do his best,
All right.
and I'll just start making my way down.
Okay. Yeah, as you plod your way down, there's a bunch of these large green creatures. Some are going up, some are going down. They seem like they're on a mission. They're kind of like ants. If you block their path, they stop for a second, and then they kind of bunch up, and then one of them will go around you. And then they all take that same path. Even as you move down, they still kind of like swerve around where you were, just because that's what the guy in front of them did. So why wouldn't they? It's the only way.
this is the way.
The queen would not put this here if it wasn't important, so we better just go around.
I gotcha. Yeah. And I'm just keeping an eye out for Bug Griff.
Bug Griff!
I don't know.
If you want to look again, you can on your way down.
Yeah.
As you get further and further down, you can take another peek about.
Yeah, 10.
Oh yeah, no, it's hard to say. There's a lot of these things. Thankfully, you know he has wings, so he's not one of the ones that's walking. But that doesn't really narrow it down when it's just hundreds of wing beats.
Yeah. I can't talk to Ko.
Well, you can talk to Ko. He can't respond.
Yeah.
He can understand you.
So what do you want to do, little buddy? Is it worth it keep trekking Griff? We keep going down?
And Ko kind of look down and also like look around at any other option too, and just like I don't even know what way goes to what, even if we wanted to leave.
Like first he's like in the same boat. He's like, is there like an actual exit? Yeah, I'm just looking at that and just, what a week, and just keep walking.
Man.
Telling
Okay.
you, terrible week to quit drinking.
I love your notes. The hive needs me. Session 20, the hive. Session 21, we're running low on stick rations. I've been sent out with the boys to get some more.
Come on, boys.
Put on
Where
my
are you,
soaps
boys?
and grind down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. Co canonically does have soaps now. There you go. See, there you go.
I have a slight idea. I'm
Slight idea?
Yeah, I'll with my trident, I'll get the monkey's attention and tell him to get his stick and like to tap rhythmically, like how he did when we first met him.
Okay. He will do that.
Yeah, and I want
He'll
to
start tapping.
And I want to try to. My goal is to hopefully get the attention of the one bug that we met back then, because he seemed to have followed him, maybe possibly with sound. So that's Perseus' goal.
Okay.
I don't know how well this will work, but as we're walking down,
Monkey begins his rhythmic tapping as you walk. A few of the insectoids that you're walking by, their antennas kind of flicker for a second as they're like, sound. Nah, whatever. Gotta keep going. Hive needs me. Off we go. And they're kind of chittering to themselves. They go up.
yeah, still keeping an eye out for Griff.
Okay. Let's get one final check from you and Co. And Maya, too. Maya can check if she wants.
I feel like Maya can smell.
You can
him.
try to smell him, but he smells like bugs now.
They really want you to find them. Oh!
It's my girl. She crit.
She crit.
Thank God.
Maya, as you're walking down, catch the faintest smell of whatever Griff smells like. Probably oak, like oak trees, sap.
Trees and dirt.
Yeah, it's a very earthly smell, and it's different from the sort of acrid bug scent of everything around you. You guys watch as Maya kind of swishes her tail excitedly at a bug who's now just kind of flying up. Seems like he's carrying something.
How far is he?
He's kind of in the middle of this chamber. He's probably about 20 feet away from you at this point. But he's out over a big ravine down into the crevasse.
How much time would you say has passed as we were walking?
Probably about a minute on the way down total. But I'll say you each have time for an action. As Maya kind of points out to you, and you see the little limp leg in the back there. And there's another small, like, caterpillar thing kind of shooting some string on there like a bandage. It's getting him fixed up.
I'm gonna run and jump.
You gonna jump it?
I'm leaping for Griff.
All right. Let me see. Let's make an athletics check. Just go for it.
Big jump!
You jump right at the edge. You don't slip in the slick goop on the ramp.
Hey, spider climb's still up. So.
As you go, do, and as you jump out, bug Griff. Something landed on your legs, man. There's a guy hanging off you now. That's not part of the mission. It's kind of a problem.
But can I still complete the mission?
Probably, but it would be inefficient, and inefficiency is not good for the hive.
Okay. I'll try to kick him off.
Okay. All right. Let's do a contested grapple check here as Perseus is dangling over this huge crevasse of large bugs.
It's fine. This is athletics or just base strength?
You can do either. He has to do strength because he's trying to kick you off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Perseus because of spider climb that you're stickier. It makes sense to me that you would have advantage to stick on. So if you want to do it, that's it.
God.
My strength score change?
It is 2
Okay.
plus 2.
Ooh, that was a nice change.
21.
13.
Okay. Bug Griff, as you're kicking him, you're like, this guy's really sticky. I don't know what's going on. He must have slipped in here. That's fine. And then you're like, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll carry him out of the hive, and then he'll be out of everyone's way because he seems confused. Perseus on the outside, he's like flailing all around and his legs kind of kicking at you. You're like, I'm trying to help you. And you find Purchase in his weird carapace legs. You're like, oh, gross. This is you now.
Yeah.
As he slowly hovers you up, that little caterpillar on the back is like...
And I'm just grab and then just like stick it to some side of him so it can just out of my face.
Okay, it's up there now going...
I'm just not paying attention.
It's like, who are you? What is this?
When we get up and out,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like try to find perch within whatever shell it is, and see if I can get my hand in there and just kind of like break off
Okay.
something.
Let's get a...
I'm gonna hop on Maya and
Okay.
and give my best.
Okay.
Try to follow.
Give me a performance check from Ko. See if you can inspire Maya to give chase. Rah.
4.
4. Maya, it's like he's trying. He's made of metal, so his vocal cords aren't really as strong as they used to be. It kind of sounds like scraping metal together, but he's like...
She appreciates how scared you are, but the fact that you're willing to follow and go after Griff is nice. She didn't really need your enthusiasm though, because she's very motivated.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it gives you the strength to push on with a several 100-pound metal dragon on the back.
Yeah,
it's working out. Perseus and Bugriff. Bugriff, you land at one of the upper tunnels that you know will take you to the surface, which is where your mission is. You're on a bit of a quest, shall we say. You have a bundle of cloth kind of wrapped in your larger claws, which is probably why you're having trouble getting rid of this hitchhiker, but it's okay. He seems pretty transient for now. Once you get him out, he seems like he'll find his own way. Again, he's not really causing damage to the hive. He shot you, but it's probably out of fear. That's okay. These things happen. As you kind of land him on this upper tunnel, you just continue to drag him alongside you. Percy, as your feet gain purchase in the ground, go ahead and try to rip that leg off.
Well, not the leg. I want to find like
the armor bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if like whatever this is encompassing him, and Griff is like on the inside kind of thing.
Okay.
That's
Let's find out.
Perseus's take on this whole shtick. Athletic strength.
Sure, yeah.
Let me know when we're up too.
21.
21? Okay. Yeah, you're able to find purchase in between two of the large carapace plates, and they're kind of shifting and sliding, and they're all slick. But you got spider climb going, so you're like, okay. You kind of dig in your heels, and you just give purchases as he's crawling away. You just pull really hard at two of these slick plates as the caterpillar's like, I just fixed those.
I don't want to look at it.
As it goes,
He's freaking me out.
the carapace at the back gives way, and you can see inside two squishy legs of your old pal Griff, kind of contorted into this weird little egg sac looking thing. It looks like he's just very slowly being dissolved.
Yeah, no.
They're not. That part of him's not really useful anymore. We don't need that.
Yeah,
we just need the
I'm
bugs.
going in even harder now that I actually see Griff's in there.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna start just ripping and tearing at this thing.
Okay. Griff. Actual Griff.
Hey.
Light reaches your eyes again as you're like, I still have eyes? What? This is crazy.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. As you look out, you see hands just kind of clawing in there. Everything's muffled. It sounds like you're buried. It's a very scary sound. You've also taken a lot of acid damage in here. You feel like you're being dissolved. Like it just burns all around. It's not a good time. But hey, you're alive.
Yeah.
And what we need from you is an intelligence saving throw now.
Okay.
As your voice, there's voices in your head all ringing out. Orders and orders and orders on orders. Everybody needs something from you.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know which one's the most important because that was only a 4.
A 4? Okay. Yeah, no, Griff's still stunned in there going, I can't drown out the voices. There's so many. Ah. And also, like, you're being dissolved slowly.
Makes it a little harder for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely hard. But Percy, you're making
challenging.
progress.
He said he wanted to do something.
But Ko and Maya do catch up at this point as Griffbug has stopped forward progress.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like your buddy's in there doing something.
Anything that you needed to do?
He's
I
holding his
wanted to jump off and let off a clinging scales and try to stun
Okay.
the two of them.
Yeah. So we will
Griffbug and
need-
Wormbug.
Okay, Griffbug and Wormbug. So Griffbug, let's get what kind of save?
Constitution.
All right, you have a +1. Wormbug.
You're gonna be fucking kidding me.
You crit?
Oh my god.
It's yeah. Well, Griffbug, while you're fighting with yourself. Griff on the inside, you just hear more noise, and you're like, "This is horrible." As Griffbug's already kind of torn between consciousness right now. The hive mind is very resilient to sound. Your ears aren't fully turned on because you're not fully plugged into the hive mind. It's kind of like when you have an audio cable; it's only half plugged in. The carapace body is like trying to move, seems like it's having a glitch, and the little worm is like, "You guys," as he's kind of stunned and falls off and just goes
It's like
limp.
the little green thing, right?
Uh-huh.
I hate that.
So,
Little bug.
so what I have to do though is I roll damage, and then it affects that many hit points.
Okay. Is it all creatures?
All hostile creatures.
All hostile creatures. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, Griffbug took a little damage earlier and then got a little bit of healing from the worm dude.
but he saved, so it negates the 1 point that worm had, and I take the remaining 40.
Oh.
I'm still standing, but I'm pretty weak.
Ko, you jump out and you go, and the worm goes, immediately perishes. I'm stunned.
like it's dead or is it stunned?
Stun.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just falls off immediately. Griffbug is very resilient, but you do crack a little bit of the carapace from all your noise making.
I'll collapse to the ground a little after taking a massive hit.
That's the most damage. That's the second most damage that's been dealt in the campaign. You did it to yourself, and you are as the prior record holder. That's impressive.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So the little green dude fell to his death.
No,
No,
he's
he's
in like
stunned.
they're in like a tunnel, so he's standable, but he's just like,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh my god.
But it didn't really affect Bug Griff.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. Seems like noise might not be your best asset here.
After Maya saw that, she would locate Griff.
Oh yeah, you
him.
can see his weird slippery legs in there.
Just the legs.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in there. He's in an egg sack.
Can Maya do like a check to try to figure out what parts of the bug are not Griff?
Oh, it seems like most of it's not Griff.
Okay, then never mind.
He
She
seems
would
like
just
he's
go
in like a
for-
stasis pod type
Perfect.
deal.
Then she would.
He's
just,
in the womb.
She would just go for
Being
Frostveil
returned.
fangs at its face. Try to
Okay.
rip its face off.
Okay. Yeah, let's get that attack roll.
Sounds more like a stomach than a womb.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. Okay. Get that damage.
How's Ko feeling? He's alright.
Goes at like
Hanging in there.
4, 5,
Wow.
7.
7.
That's 14 plus. Is that a 1? Plus 1 plus 1 fire.
All right. Well, you did 12 earlier and it has 27 hit points. So, congratulations. You exactly shatter the bug's face.
Yay.
Thankfully, Griff's head is not in there.
Good.
I was a little scared.
As the bug shell kind of collapses around him, Griff is still stunned, kind of like shaking back and forth, holding his ears as he's just like in this egg sack type deal.
Yeah, I will use Mage Hand and start kind of like peeling away at
Oh
all
yeah,
this.
I'll help you, but I don't want to touch it.
I mean, my hand was like already in
Yeah.
there, but I'm hoping that this would like make
Oh
it
yeah,
easier to kind
get
of
it. Just kind of have an extra hand helping
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to tear through. It's a pretty thin, filmy sack. It's gross.
nice.
Now, Griff, as soon as the hands kind of rip the seam there, the voices quiet down a little bit. You still hear them, they're just quieter. as you emerge from your new cocoon. You're human again.
Hooray.
Welcome back, Griff. You are, however, naked. All your stuff dissolved in the goo. You're holding a staff. Anything magical's still here.
Great.
But it's you with your big old horns. But all that fur. What little bits are left, it's tatters. He's naked bug man.
Gross.
Yeah, as I see that, I'm just gonna be like, oh god, and just I'm gonna take off my huge like captain's cloak and I'm gonna just put it over him.
Yeah, he's all sticky and gooey.
Thank you.
You all right?
No. But yes.
Can we just get out of here now?
Yes.
Okay. I'll help him up, and probably super weak, so I'll help like carry him out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Griff, you're not feeling great. At all.
At that point, Maya would kind of step in and be like,
Thank
I
you.
got this.
And I'm just like,
She's like, no, you don't need to do that.
Here. You take him because he's gross and slimy.
I'll leave you with my cloak though, so you're not sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiny monkey, who's been trying to bang on the trident this whole time. Seeing this is like, I'm gonna go. Just back to the woods if you need me. This is not for me.
That's fine.
See you topside. Gotta roll. And he just takes his like huge bundle of little jerky bits. He's like, these are great. I'm gonna carry these off. I'm gonna need them. As you actually, that's up to you if you want to keep going up the tunnel. Griff, you have a very faint, it's like someone else's memories of how to get out of here.
Yeah, I'll as I'm basically lying on Maya's back, I'll kind of just be like telling her where to go.
Okay, take a left. I'm gonna go up. He's like, I need a shower and steel wool, new skin.
Gross.
Just start fresh. It's gross. Okay. After trudging along for a while, you guys do make your way out of one of these large termite-like mounds and just kind of limp your way back in the direction of the cart.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm gonna find Undertow and be like,
Yeah. Undertow's like, you can see him up. He's like a quarter mile away, just scanning over the forest. He's like, could have been a little more specific. No, he said we're in the bug tunnels. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Which one?
and like just basically tell back and be like, you don't understand what we've been through.
It's like, gross.
Yeah.
You look nasty.
To the cart.
It's gross.
Okay. You guys head back to the cart.
So, I think I'm gonna stop touching these stones.
Probably for the best, buddy. Now we know at least.
Yeah, I think that one's quite safe where it is.
Yo, could you imagine though if Hot Dad touched that thing? Just.
I don't know. Maybe he would be a big bug.
Just a muscular bug.
Just a hot bug.
Ew. It doesn't exist.
No!
It's like a centipede, but got like a six pack.
It's a sextipede. Ooh, gross. Please don't make that. No.
New boy's gonna get his hands on it now.
No. I'm begging you. Of all the things to make fan art for, do not make hot bug. Please.
Do not make that.
Please don't make it happen. Don't let it happen. I'm sorry I said anything. Make it go away. All right, boys. You make your way back to the cart. The Oceaneers are like,
I don't want to talk.
boss lost his coat. We gotta get him a new one.
I hate you. I'm going and I'm just gonna go.
Boss is mad. It's your fault, bro. And they start fighting a little bit, and they're like, stop it. Boss said to shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. Griff's probably like hurting, so.
I imagine I'm asleep at this point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take like, I'll let him rest and kind of take watch. While
Okay.
he kind of rests up.
Oh, yeah. Griff, as you try to rest, got all those voices going on still. Mm-hmm. You're still hearing clips of orders coming through. You can't shake the feeling that you're needed for something. You kind of toss and turn. Oh, God. I had a mission to do, but you can't remember what it was. But it was super important to you. It's kind of like when you forget something, but you can't remember what you forgot. You're like, shoot, what was it? I had a mission. You have a pretty fitful little rest. Tossing and turning. Hearing all these voices over and over again.
Can I do a remember check?
You can make you can do a history check, but at disadvantage. Because it's kind of like you're hearing someone else's thoughts.
11.
Okay. Yeah. The interweb, it's not a two-way street anymore. It's only one way. You can receive. Doesn't seem like you can send. And you're only getting half the picture. It's coming through. You know it was important. It was in a bundle. It was all wrapped up. But what was it? Who can say? Who's to know? But you do eventually kind of drift into sleep. So many dreams of bugs. So many. Just beetles all over.
Dear God.
Spiders. Dragonflies the size of a horse. It's awful. But then you realize in your dream, these are memories. These are rooms. They're somewhere underground. That room full of beetles exists. That little caterpillar guy who was on you, there's billions of them. Highly trained and specialized medical caterpillars.
SEAL Team 6.
6 billion.
They're like, dissolve him. They're ready. They're highly trained. There's larger, kind of similar creatures to what you were that are rideable. It's like a centaur if it was a beetle. Sick. It's gross.
And amazing.
Yeah. Please, no fan art. Please, I'm begging you.
Centaur bug.
I
Man.
don't like bugs. This was a weird thing. I had to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Well, now you gotta cut that, because once they hear you don't like it, then they're gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
That was a foolish mistake.
Because I wanted to see it. Ah!
I wanted it to haunt me.
Yes. But Griff, you do eventually fall asleep. You've had a heck of a day. You've got acid burns all over your arms and legs, bit on your chest, a little bit on the face. Not a lot. Face is the moneymaker. Perseus. Your watch is pretty quiet. Did you have anything you wanted to take care of?
I'm just literally like in awe and probably just like shell shocked of like what I saw.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it
just
is.
like
That's some body horror stuff right there. That's
and
gross.
I go to like reach for a jerky and go, oh yeah. And I'm like, I look for Undertone, just kind of see what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of circling above, and you can see he's weirdly transfixed with Griff right now. He's like,
Something on your mind?
he smells different.
It's probably because he was in the belly of a giant bug.
This explains a lot.
Yes. Are you okay with the smell? You seem more transfixed than usual.
He's definitely giving him like the hungry eyes.
Sick.
If you're thinking of eating him, you'll go through me first.
Not eating.
That doesn't.
Not in
make
the
it-
way you're thinking. You stop it. You stop it right now. You dirty boy.
Then what?
He could be useful.
For
There's something in his brain. Watch him.
and I'm just gonna just sit back and just go. Yeah, and I'll keep an eye on Griff.
Okay.
Yikes.
Eventually, the weight of the day kind of drags down and you start to fall asleep. And the Oceaneers are like, they got their heads on a swivel. They form a triangle around the camp and they're all staring at each other. They're just ready. They're looking in all directions.
Cool.
All three directions. Griff, you have more dreams,
Sick.
more spiders,
Oh.
thousands of spiders, billions of caterpillars, hundreds of those big mantis-looking things, some with wings, some without. There was a hierarchy there, but what was it? Hard to say. Queen bug? Super important. It's all anybody was talking about. Most of those voices that you're still hearing involve the queen. Protect and serve. You gotta do it. Got no choice. You're restless in your sleep. You're kicking your feet all around. You're tossing and turning. Maya's heavily concerned. She's like, why are you doing this? Stop. But as the sun comes up, right at dawn, Griff, you bolt upright. You're like, sun's up. And then you're like, why did I do that? I'm so tired. Why? And you find yourself clicking your tongue. Just
It's great.
but it's like pre-dawn. Just like the sun's just barely up enough to make a little bit of light and you're like, I'm up. No rest for the drones.
I'll get up and go find Percy.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably not too far away. Probably snoozing a bit.
Hi.
Are you still wearing only a coat?
Yeah.
Incredible. Hey.
Hi.
Just good morning. Captain's log.
Day number 62.
Am I still like messed up, like physically?
A little bit. You're healing quickly, but I mean it's still.
It would be smart to heal myself.
You're HP wise. You're good.
Okay.
Wound wise, not so much.
So then, yeah, any of like the worse spots, I'd cast a little healing word on myself and try to
Mend it.
yeah, secure those
Okay.
so they're not points of attack,
Oh yes.
if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll go find Percy and hi.
Morning, Griff. How you feeling?
Better.
Good. Is your... I'll kind of like look around for Undertow. Zero. How'd feeling?
It's a interesting question.
Undertow says you smelled funny. I was like, assumed it was being in that weird web-like egg sac thing.
Would make sense.
He said that there could be something wrong with your brain.
Could also make sense.
What's going on?
I think I need to go back.
No, please.
Think so.
Okay.
I don't think this stops unless I do. hearing things. Lots and lots of dreams.
Think we should wait for Elmar and Revasol to get back?
Maybe, but they didn't seem like they were going to harm us, except for the one that I was, maybe.
Alright, cause I'm gonna be honest, if you turn into one of those things again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think we're okay for now.
Alright.
If you need a quick rest, I can keep watch.
No, I'm good. I'm tip-top shape.
I'm gonna insight that.
Tip top shape.
Yeah, that's a 15.
Performance.
I mean, physically, I'm healthy as an ox. Mentally,
About an ox.
Yeah.
ox, yeah.
That's about where you feel comfortable. On all levels, including physical, I am an ox.
I think you should rest. We can wait a bit for them, and then when you awake, if they're not here, maybe we will go.
No, I'm good. Let's just get this over with.
All right. I would just return to Maya then and start going.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Jesus. And I grab Undertow and try to do my best to follow suit.
Okay. Griff, how fast are you heading back to the hive?
Pretty quickly.
Okay. You're booking it. Full speed ahead. The Oceaneers are still like... We got the cart. We're good. We can do it. Everything's great.
It's perfect.
Right on.
All right. As everybody rides off back towards the termite mound.
Swoop up, you go.
I was like, I was sleeping.
Yeah, I'll just swoop you up. I'll have Undertow just pick you up in his mouth. Because I know for a fact I can't lift you.
Worst way to be awoken. Oh my god!
Okay. All right, boys. It's super early morning as you ride back to the hive. Griff, the whole time you're kind of drumming your fingers rhythmically. It's almost like you're counting your steps.
Okay. So then with that, I'm going to try to make it back to where we were when I got out of the bug guy.
Uh-huh.
And then kind of go from there.
Crawl back in the shell.
All I want is to be a bug. Return me to my bug state.
Dude, I'd be like, alright, that's it, I'm out.
You're on your own, buddy. Enjoy the hive. Have fun. He just can't get the taste of that weird bug goop out of his mind. He's like, I gotta have more. Gotta have my pops.
My droplet of water was so good.
It was so pure.
Purest water I've ever had.
So fresh. Boys, as you arrive back at the scene of the embuggening, from up above you, you hear a loud banging sound. And then again. Not from inside the hive. Above ground. Somewhere. And the drumming continues. It's about every 5 seconds.
Can we locate where it's coming from?
Not from underground.
Oh, we're already underground.
Oh, you said you wanted to go to where the bug shell was.
Yes.
It's no longer there. That would be inefficient.
What about the bundle?
No, that's gone too.
Dang it.
You gotta keep the tunnels clear, man. A lot of traffic comes through there.
Makes sense. I should have known that.
You do know that. You know it now. Someone else knew that for you.
Right. I'll try to think on like the memory dream things that were happening and see if I can like trace one to possible queen location or to see if that banging is something that we're doing.
Okay, let's get a history check at disadvantage. Let's go, boys.
That doesn't matter.
Remember someone else's memories.
That was a 1.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that drumming's really hard. It's really hard to think. With the drumming and like the whispers in your head that are now a little bit louder because you're back near all these bugs. You're picking up on. It's like having a police scanner that works 80% of the time.
Okay. Then I would think we should just go back up,
Okay.
investigate the banging, assuming that it might be a threat to the rest of the hive.
Okay. Oh yes, of course. Protect the hive at all costs. Even now. As you head back up to the surface, something's kind of pulling you here. You're like, I feel like I'm home. And then you're like, well, maybe it is a threat to the hive. And okay, I'll just go check it out. But I'm doing it because I want to. That's the spirit. As you head back up to the surface, that drumming continues. Elmar, my good man, you and Bones,
Uh-huh.
you ride up on the cart and see 2 of the Oceaneers sleeping where they stand, just a little bit of drool coming out. And the third one, like,
I'll walk up and knock one of them. Where are the rest?
Oh, boss's friends are back, everybody. All hands on deck.
Yes, where's your boss?
They went that way. Boss didn't want to talk about it. He came back all burned up and naked. It's kind of gross.
He is naked.
How long ago was this?
Oh, a couple hours and then they left again.
Oh my god.
They said they were going to go explore, and then they did. And they came back, and they had a monkey. And then the monkey left, and now everything's great. Except for the drumming in the distance, very ominous.
So they're out exploring with a monkey naked.
No, well, now that I think about it, the monkey didn't come back for the first adventure.
Alright, that way?
Yeah, it's over there.
Alright,
They
wait.
came back all slimy and mostly nude. It's kind of gross.
Bones.
I guess we go that way then.
I mean, I feel like if they came and went again, it's not that dangerous, right? Because why would you go back?
I mean, I guess, yeah. They're not really prone to, like, impulsive action, so...
Well, that's not true.
Oh, well... then, in that case, I guess...
Who are you talking
Bones, to be fair, Bones doesn't know these 2 nearly as well as he knows Elmar.
Well,
I don't know. Do you want to press on and I'll wait here in case they come back, or do you want me to come with you?
how is it getting louder?
Yeah. The drumming is continuing.
To a point where if they are not thinking that they're underground, because why would I?
Yeah.
But if they were, X miles in the direction that was pointed, do I think they could hear this?
Probably.
Okay.
It seems to be resonating very loudly.
Okay. Well, I think that they would hear this too. Let's wait here, because if they're hearing this, they're definitely going to come back.
All right. Yeah, that works. What about Spookums? Where'd he go? He just go in the tunnel and he hasn't come back out yet. Should we double back, check on him? He said he was faster than a horse. So
Yeah, I imagine if he's already out, he'll catch up with us.
yeah, all right.
But
I gotta tell me twice.
let's wait for them here.
Sounds like a plan.
And while we wait, I want to assess the area for what might be the best direction to head in afterwards to get a decent vantage point. Hey,
True to form. Okay, so let's do nature or perception, whichever. Perception's probably higher for you, but
the same.
they'll tell you different things.
13.
13. Okay, I mean, just listening around, it seems like from the cart, the sound is coming from the southeast.
Okay. I will wait. I'll give some waiting. Probably They left an hour ago. Is that what they said? A couple hours ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
I'll probably give them 2 hours, and if they're not back, then I'll head back to where I was from.
Okay. Yeah. The drumming continues.
Oh,
It's
boy.
constant.
Oh boy.
Refusul.
In the wait time, can I look for a flower?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
We'll don't forget your bonus.
Crit!
Oh!
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Elmar, you're like, maybe I should wait for Griff to find this flower. There it is. As you see just a few of them blooming under a nearby tree.
Beautiful.
Remember your training.
Yep. I will run up and take out the entire plant, roots and all.
Yes.
I will grab something from the cart as a container.
You have the vase.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
vase. Yeah, the vase. Yeah, I'll put it in the vase.
Yeah.
And
Very different side quests. Oh, very different.
We went to Pottery Barn and got our next face.
Learned how to garden.
We went antique shopping. I turned into a bug. Oh.
yeah, root and all, put it in the vase, and very excited.
And immediately leave.
I'm still gonna give it an hour. probably,
Elmo was
but-
here. Yeah, and then he wasn't. God. Okay, so you put it in. You very carefully scoop it in.
Yes.
With your impeccable nature memories and also the drawing that Refusul commissioned.
Yes.
Very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys missed a lot. Refusul. You're following this massive snake underground
Yes.
to the rhythmic tapping of sticks. As you can hear further in the tunnel, maybe, if you roll high enough in a perception check, getting ahead of myself.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and perceive. Oh, 20!
Dude,
You
what
got
is-
a crit too?
can stop critting!
I don't know what's happening.
Crit!
They go to Pottery Barn and everything.
Yeah, you go to Pottery Barn, you get crit coupons. All right, as you're teleporting behind, when you're in between while you're phasing, that loud drum beat doesn't reach you, but the sound of this snake and this little monkey do. So in between teleports, if you're off beat of that drum beat, you're able to hear another rhythmic tapping that sounds exactly like the monkey, but further ahead in the tunnel. And it seems like that's where you're headed. You followed this thing, who knows how many times. You've teleported 40, 50 times behind this thing.
Okay.
About 60 feet at a pop. You've been going for a long while. Most of this tunnel's pre-made. Seems like this snake kind of just knows where it's going. As the tiny monkey kind of taps twice on the side, it just coils off and back into the earth and leaves the monkey standing right there. And he just goes. And he kind of holds up his little hand to you to like guide you through.
Okay. I'm going to follow him.
Okay. Then he'll walk very slowly from here. As you still hear the slightly offbeat again from the drum beat up top. But it seems like they're trying to get a hold of it. But they're just like, they're like trying to anticipate it, but they haven't quite figured it out. It seems like whoever's up there, it's probably not a drum because they're trying to figure out the tempo too, and it's just not there. But your monkey leads you up to another monkey who has a number of small pieces of jerky.
All right.
As he's kind of sitting there in a tunnel, he's just like, and sees the other monkey, he's kind of tapping on the ground. They walk over together and they share a little treat.
All right. And do I recognize the jerky?
Let's do it.
A perception check.
Give me a history check.
History check.
Remember.
11.
11. I don't remember your. It's a reasonable conclusion to jump to that you probably know the person that had that jerky with you.
All right.
It's not a common snack to see really.
All right. So
And Griff's a vegetarian.
I
I just made that up. I don't know that that's true,
so
but neither do you.
the monkeys don't speak common.
No.
And I don't speak monkey.
That is correct. You do not
So,
speak monkey
I'm
unless you
gonna-
try.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to communicate by pointing at the jerky and say, where did you get this?
Okay, give me a performance check. This should be pretty decent for you. It's +3.
9.
9. Okay. The monkeys, now both chewing on the jerky, are just avidly watching you. They're like,
Dinner and a show.
This is
Uh-huh.
great.
And the monkey that you're with kind of taps the other one, and they click sticks together, and he goes, just points further into the tunnel.
Okay. Are they leading me, or are they just going to eat and they're just basically casually pointing, that's it?
No, they're kind of standing up, bundling up the remains of their jerky.
Okay.
And they start walking. And they're kind of chittering back and forth. They seem like old work buddies that are catching up
All right.
as they walk down.
Well, since I jumped in a hole and have traveled this far, I might as well keep going.
Ah, yes, the sunk cost fallacy.
Mhm.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to follow them.
All right. Yeah, you follow them for a good long while, and eventually you do notice the terrain gradually steeps upwards. As the two little monkeys keep walking, you can see daylight again. You're like, oh, cool. I knew I could trust these monkeys. As you get to the outlet, you see hundreds of large termite mounds and huge holes in the ground.
Awesome. All right. Is there any high ground that I can see? Can I do a perception check for
To
find
look
the
for-
best
find a good
area
vantage point?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty good.
15 on the die.
You have a flat bonus for perception. You have a 15.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, as you're looking around, a lot of the trees and stuff, seems like most of the ground's been pseudo terraformed for all these big termite mounds and holes in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to leave the area, yeah, the terrain goes back to normal. There's a few rolling hills and stuff, lots of trees. You could probably just bamf your way up a tree and see where you are.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'm going to jump up whatever the tallest tree is.
Okay.
And hopefully there's a little shadow on it. So
Yeah,
I can just...
the monkeys are like, oh yeah, we'll come too, and they start like climbing like normal,
Mhm.
and you just all the way up you go in the shadow of a twig. I'm here.
Nice.
As you teleport your way up there, looking all around, way off in the distance, you see Undertow
That's what I was going to be looking for.
kind of coiling vaguely in your direction.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go down and head towards the direction of Undertow.
Okay. Lads, as you re-emerge from the tunnel, looking across this flat landscape, you see Refusul and two small monkeys standing in another one of the large holes nearby some trees, just kind of waiting. The monkeys are tapping their sticks together like secret handshakes and all that. You know how it goes. But there he is. There's Refusul as you guys are emerging from your re-adventure into the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we walk towards each other at this point.
Okay. Yeah, the two monkeys are like, this guy has great snacks. This is where I got him. He's like, yo, can't wait to know this guy. This is gonna be great. We're gonna be best friends. He's like, nah, I mean, we're best friends, but like, you can be co-best friends.
Nice.
It'll work out.
Where'd you come from?
Elmar and I, after dropping off Ruse, had to come look for a very special plant that we had to find to help the, I don't know what to call her, but a witch that was going to fix Ruse.
Hold on, time out.
Mm-hmm.
Which, got it. Let's table that.
Okay.
Where's Elmar?
I was going to ask you the same thing. We separated yesterday, and he was coming to find you.
Same day. Today.
Same day. Today, yeah. So he's probably going to be here shortly, if he's not here already. We ran into this monkey and a snake, and we were hearing these drum sounds, and we decided to separate. And we wanted to see where the snake was going, and it was moving much too quickly for Elmar, but I could keep up. So Elmar decided that he would head up north, catch up with you guys. I had no idea what direction or where I was going. This is just pure chance that I happened to get here. But just based on when he left and how far, if he's not here, he'll be here soon.
Did you find the snake?
Well, I followed the snake, and then it left me with the monkey. And the monkey, who we met first and we seemed to trust, stopped and pointed up in this direction. And I can't speak their language like you, but I understood that I needed to follow these two monkeys back, and they did bring me to you. So obviously, I put my trust in the right creatures.
Why did you follow the snake to begin with?
Because the monkey was trying to help us with the drumming sound, and we were trying to get clues as to what it might be. And the monkey seemed very emphatic that we should follow the snake. And Elmar and I decided that we should split up and do this.
Where did the snake go?
It brought me about 90% of the way here, and then it dove into a hole. And like I said, the monkey that was with us...
So it just went underground?
It just went underground. And I didn't continue to follow it underground because the monkey jumped off and said, "Stop, follow me." And the monkey was our original ally, I guess. So that's why we decided to follow it.
All right.
I know it sounds crazy, but...
No, I understand.
The jerkyless monkey is just like, yeah, see, that guy over there, he's really cool. You can climb on him. He's like, what? This is nuts. As they're both kind of just eating jerky, they walk over to Ko. Ko, do you allow them to...
Oh, you have a friend.
Yeah, so I met him. We were drumming, and he also is a drummer. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? I hear that guy has good snacks and that you're a good listener. So, is it cool if I tag along with my co-best friend here?"
Sure, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, so how'd you guys get separated?
Oh, we actually just met.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
yeah. We were just drumming
I see.
because, like, the drum is...
Yeah, where is that coming from?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's really nice to meet you. I hear he has good snacks.
He does.
And he's a good listener. And that you can talk.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
The drumming.
By the way.
Where's the drumming coming from?
I don't know. I kind of thought it would be this way, and I teamed up with like this big guy. He was made of stones, and he was slithering all around, and he seemed like he knew where he was going, but he definitely had no concept of language. So here we are. I have no idea who's drumming, but my goodness, if they could just figure out how to like stick to a beat, it'd be great.
Refusal, you said it was a snake.
Yeah, it was a snake.
It was a normal snake.
No, it just looked like a snake.
What was it made of?
Stone. It was a stone snake.
This is normal. You've seen this before.
No, but it
Just
moved.
another thing that you don't think is important to tell us. Thank you. So
Oh, by the way, what happened to you?
I'm fine.
These buckets.
He's wearing only a coat.
Can you put some clothes on?
He's wearing only a coat that goes probably to like mid calf, and he's like, no,
He's the newest
Like-
at a soccer game.
I'm fine.
Just like scabby skin
Yeah.
from the acid. And just
Hey there, smooth skin.
I just kind of roll my eyes like
Yeah.
typical Griff.
So you were just following the rock snake.
Yeah, so he made like this super cool noise when I would hit him with a stick, and he didn't seem to care. And he said that like he would go this way, so I figured why not.
Was that also going towards the drumming?
Apparently not, because I don't feel any closer to the drumming.
Do you have a better sense of where the drumming is coming from?
Only that it's not here, and it's not through that one of those holes, whichever one we came out of.
All right. I'm gonna kind of like kneel and take a second and try to like sense again better where the drumming is coming from.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Over the sound of the voices in your brain. Here we go.
What is that?
Dude.
What is that?
It's because you didn't roll it in the play area.
I tried and it just didn't get there.
You
That was
didn't roll it in
terrible.
the play
I'm
area.
garbage.
And therefore you roll low.
6.
Yeah. No, it's hard. It's really hard to focus, especially now. You have the whispers in your ears. Rafasul apparently just knows what rock snakes are, and that's not a big deal. And these two monkeys are like just kind of talking to you and to each other. They're smacking on some jerky. They're very adorable, but you're like, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. I would. At this point, I'm gonna like start clicking my tongue again, trying to like think more about bug situation. And be like, I feel like there was something there, and like this isn't doing anything. So I need to think about that again, and just start thinking about that again.
Okay. You try to upload your consciousness to the interweb.
Not quite that much, but like try to get some sort of connection going on in this
Okay.
area.
Enough that he can do it, but not so much that there's a downside.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
and that's where there'd be a benefit, but nothing to hurt us.
So roll well, but not too well.
Can I hear this, by the way?
Him clicking his tongue. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna look at you and go. I'm
Since
gonna
when
look at
does he do
Perseus
this?
and go, what the hell? What's going on here?
Instead of explaining this multiple times, let's just wait for him while they come
How'd you do?
That's 3 ones in a row.
Dude, no.
How is that even possible?
That's actually better for you, because when you roll a 1, nothing bad can happen. You just fail to make that connection again. You're above ground. It's too far away.
I'm
It's
just
hard
gonna
to
get super
focus.
frustrated and like punch the ground and like kind of yell.
Okay. Lose your cool.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Undertow and see how he's reacting to Griff right now.
Yeah, he seems like he's like, that's about what I expected.
Like concerned, like mildly. I mean, I know he's probably
yeah,
never concerned about anything.
no more so than he would be about anybody that's not you. And
Okay,
he's just like, oh, yikes.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's like, you don't look so good. I mean, you do, but can't eat you. So, oh well. He do be looking like a snack.
To Undertow, I'll be like, do you have any idea where this banging's coming from?
No, seems like everywhere.
Perfect. Griff, we should probably head back to the cart, and maybe that's where Elmar's trying to meet up with us. Have a collective mind rather than you acting all fuzzy about everything. We can sit down and talk about it all.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to you.
Yeah, collective mind is the only 2 words that you hear.
100%. And I'm angry that you said that.
Yeah, Griff seems to be having a major case of like sensory overload.
Okay.
He's like, anytime he tries to focus on anything, he's just like, what do you want? Everybody's clicking when he's the only one clicking. Everyone just shut up, and you're all sitting relatively quietly. It's just the drumming.
Yeah.
But every little noise is just like
How's Maya acting to Griff?
Concernicus. She's rolling all around like, bro.
It's the Greek god of worrying.
Yes, Concernicus.
Cernicus?
Yes, 'tis I, Concernicus. I have some concerns. Oh boy, here we go again.
You should probably figure out a way to get him back to the cart.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Maya and be like, you wanna pick him up and...
Yeah, she'll just slink between your legs and just hoist you. And you're too frustrated to notice. You're just like, why? Can't, no. And the 2 monkeys are like, that's cool. And then they look at Yuko and they're like, up.
Let's go.
Yeah. They kind of climb on the back and they're kind of the one that's been with you's like, yeah, if you tap on his armor, like it sounds really cool, and like boom, da, doo, dum, gum, dum. they're like, see, told you. And they kind of just drum loudly as you walk back.
Sick.
I'm sure Griff's loving that.
Oh yeah, Griff's like migraine level headache. Everyone shut up. I hate all of you. I'm over this.
So I'm
Loud
looking
drumming
at the monkeys
sounds.
and giving them the thumbs up. Like, I like your music.
And they're like,
I'm not even paying attention. I get Undertow's attention to.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
yeah, we ride, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elmar,
Yes.
as you're sitting at the cart, you're like, all right, cool. Got what we came for. Cool. You're still hearing this loud drumming, and then you hear kind of sounds like when Ko rattles his scales in frustration or in a fight.
Ah, yes, finally. They have returned. And I'm hoping that they're all wearing clothes.
Yes. Much to your minor dismay. Actually, no. Riding up, Griff just looks like he's wearing Perseus' coat. So you're like, it's a weird shift. Didn't see that coming. But all right.
Interesting. All right. Well, I will wave at them
Mm-hmm.
and wait for them to catch up.
Okay.
Have we discovered the source of this drumming?
No.
He's a little testy right now. Just talk like inside voices.
I don't. There's no time for this. Ref, so I found the flower.
All right, we've got to get that back.
I know. But we don't know what the source of this beating is. Because I think this could be a sizable threat, but we do need to get this flower back ASAP.
Yeah, this is a possible threat. Us not getting the flower, or one of us not getting the flower back, is immediate and definite terminal threat on Ruse. So I think maybe instead of two of us going back, maybe just one.
Okay, I can take it.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that teleport thing that you guys do.
And Bones, no offense, but
I'm fine to not go through space.
okay. I was gonna say
I'm good with
the beautiful woman. I would be worried you would not leave her house.
Send her my love, but I don't really. Just in case.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna stay here.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And he kind of just goes,
What?
oh yeah. So we went off into the woods, right? We're walking around for like forever, and then there's this little mushroom, and Elmar was talking to it. Oh, it's crazy, right? So he's talking to it, and then it gets up and it walks us to a door, right? And inside this door is a beautiful mansion. It's fantastic in there, and there's this lovely broad in there. Oh, she's perfect, and she talks to us. She's super nice, and she's healing Ruse, or whatever his name is, Josiah Ruse, whoever he is now. I don't know. I lost track, but it was great. She had this tea. Oh, I've never felt smarter than after I drank that tea. Oh, it's perfect.
That's the only thing I would agree with, but it was a healer that we'd heard about in Fola, and she dealt in a lot of illusions, and the house was not. It didn't exist. She was actually very old.
He has horse blinders on. I don't know what he saw, because, I don't know.
She was not attractive by anybody's measure.
Your oath got in the way.
I mean, we heard from people in town. We heard mixed reviews. Some people called her a witch in town. Some called her the only healer capable of curing such wounds. And we went, and she required 2 items, one of which we've already received, and the other one is right here in this pot. But from what we know, we need to get this there within 2 days, and the flower itself will spoil rather quickly once it is plucked. So,
Well, I'm glad you guys all have fun gardening, but this is probably a bigger concern.
No. Go.
I think he needs to go.
why were your clothes?
It's unimportant. Go.
He found the bug stone.
We found another stone.
And he touched it. Did he touch it? I'm assuming. Yeah.
He got encompassed by a creature.
He was eaten?
This is unimportant.
It's not, buddy.
Save Ruse.
What's up? That's not very Griff.
Boom. There it is. Undertow feels like that there's something in his head.
I'm gonna start walking back towards the hive.
Okay.
What's the plan to...
I have no idea. He won't talk to me. And I'm the one that pulled his body out of that creature.
Oh my god. Should we take him to the witch too?
I don't think he's gonna go willingly.
I don't think he's gonna... It doesn't sound like from what you're saying he'll do anything else willingly.
Do you have a plan?
I mean, if we can do a 2-for-1 deal here and get the flower there and she can remove whatever's in his head.
And I'll reach my hand. I go,
I'm only doing this because I care.
and I'll cast Hold Person on Griff.
Okay. Griff, you can use your stats for it.
It's the Wisdom save.
Wisdom, Dave.
Good thing you suck today.
I know. What the hell, man? It's a 7.
It's a fail. And yeah, he just stops in place.
Yeah. Griff takes one final step and then...
You're gonna have to tie him up because I can't hold it for long.
I will do that. Would you be able to see with Undertow perhaps what the source of this banging is? I'm getting horrible like big troops of armies and legions and whatnot.
You do that. I'll jump up on Undertow and see what I can see.
Okay.
All right.
Say that to Undertow.
Okay. Yeah, Undertow's like... He's less interesting when he's not moving. Up we go.
Am I essentially pause buttoned when I'm whole person?
I believe so. I don't even know if you can speak.
No,
'Cause you're
can't do
paralyzed?
anything.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
it's under the effects of being paralyzed.
Alright.
Yeah, you cannot move or speak. You automatically fail saving throws. Or strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and if an attack hits you, it crits.
How does this stop?
I
It
think...
lasts for 1 minute,
Yeah.
and it's concentration for me.
Wow.
Now's my chance.
It definitely will be.
Yeah.
Refs will help me tie him up.
He's like, yes.
Gladly.
I know he'll do a good job.
So pissed. So pissed right now.
Yeah. Griff, in the back of your head, you just hear, "Come back. We miss you. You're needed. The mission." As ropes are drawn. Start going around. Perseus says, "You fly up. You don't need a perception check to see what's coming." As you fly high above the trees, off to the southeast, is this horrible purplish cloud. And it's not drumming. It's thunder. As there's constant lightning strikes within the clouds, some strike into the ground, and then there's loud cracks of thunder about every 5 seconds. Underneath is just this roiling mass of bodies headed in your direction. But headed towards that large cloud are billions of the thing that Griff was. Billions of these large green insect creatures.
Bro, what is going on?
I don't even know how to take note of this.
As the the
War is happening that we're not
the
aware
whole
of.
sky in one direction is just green wing beats. And the whole sky in the other direction is purple clouds and thunder. And all these bodies on the ground, they seem to be getting powered up by this big lightning royal. And it seems like there's still probably about 30 miles between them, but the gap is closing fast.
Do I see are these like wolf-like creatures? Like,
No. They look... It's hard to get any real detail, but they don't look like anything you've encountered so far. They seem to be just cloaked in this weird shadowy fog. You can tell there's creatures moving in there, but it's almost like if you were able to march in a huge mass of clouds to intentionally obscure you so that things couldn't get an accurate read on your numbers or any degree of accuracy on ranged attacks, shall we say.
Do you guys have any idea about that? Is that new to you guys? Okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna grab Undertow by the whiskers, like shaking, and she's like, "We gotta go down. We gotta go down."
Indeed. Righto. Right on back down to you.
And I repeat everything I say, like everything that I saw, but like raspy British accent and shaking.
Yes. Griff, that was your mission. Something's coming. Your mission? Boys at the front line need help. But you're still paralyzed and being tied up. And so you're kind of...
Can't really do anything.
Yeah, tears are like forming in your face as you're straining against the paralysis.
So angry.
He's furious. Elmar and Refusio, give me a perception or insight check, either one.
21.
21?
I got a 12 on the die.
Okay. Are you rolling perception or insight? You have a bonus to insight. It's probably better.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'd be a 16 for you.
Okay.
Elmar,
Uh-huh.
as you're tying him up, you swear, looking into Griff's eyes, you see something kind of peer out from the side of his eye and then very quickly slurp back in.
Dude, I knew it.
Horrible.
Just for a second. You don't get any detail, but it seems like his eye kind of pushes up and out of the way and then slides back in.
That was pretty disgusting, but I've never looked at Griff that closely before, and I don't know what they do up north, so that's...
What you do behind closed borders is your business, sir.
Yowza. But definitely listening to Perseus, that sounds like a scarier thing at the moment.
Okay.
Whoa. It sounds like a war is about to begin.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell exactly what it is, but it's thunder and lightning everywhere. That's the booming.
I think we need to get out of here and maybe go see if the witch can help. Because if there's that many on either side and one of them wins, I don't think the 5 of us are going to tip that scale one way or the other.
No. And just so you know, my hold person's gonna probably end right about now.
He's clicking. Yeah. Y'all listen as Griff just clicks in anticipation.
Well, that's too bad. All right. Are we ready to go back to town?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know how safe your journey was, but the tunnel I took was very safe.
We're just going to teleport.
We're going
Yeah,
to
we're just
teleport.
gonna get the
We got our stuff. We're getting
hell
out
out
of
of
here.
Dodge.
All right. Well, if
All
we
right.
can teleport, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Grab another flower just in case.
Okay.
If she needs it for him.
I'm gonna try to like break out and like start screaming and like yelling at everybody.
Okay.
If he starts yelling, I cast silence on him.
Okay. Yeah, Bones will kind of like... Bones is going to attempt to pick you up while you're grappled with the ropes, but you are flailing, so we'll still see. That might not be enough.
Co can help.
Do I do a thing?
Yeah, you can try to resist.
Okay. Oh, was it my strength score? Do I put my strength on that?
Yeah.
That's
Or
a-
Dex.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. As Bones goes to pick you up, you just knee him right in the stomach because he's like, "Oh, that's good. That's good right there." And he just kind of like backs off a little bit. You're still tied up, but you're like hopping. You're like, "Come on. Come on."
We just need to grab him and go.
Yeah, I'll have Co tackle him. And,
Okay. Yeah, that one I'll say is easy enough. You're like, "No." Is it Monsters University where the little dude's running and then the bigger dude grabs him and then the big slug's like, "Go." It's basically that. Bones
Yeah.
is like, "Stop. No, I'm a superhero. No, I'm a dragon.
And
Get in the cart."
Yeah, grab another flower just in case we need it for him.
All right. I'll do the same thing. I'll be careful to cut around the roots and put it in a satchel.
Okay. The two monkeys are like, Bye.
You coming with us? This might get hairy.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
I don't know if you have any ties to this place, but a war is about to happen.
Not anymore. They'll kind of climb on the cart as well. They hobble themselves up. They're like, all right. And they just kick their little feet off the side of the cart. They're like this. All right, we're gonna go on a cart ride. This is gonna be so cool.
No, you're not.
They go, this thing has whoa! As you sail through the astral plane, all 4 of you, give me a perception check.
Bloody Mary.
Yes. 11
For a total
me.
of 24.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Griff doesn't care.
Griff doesn't need to roll.
Okay.
All right. Perseus.
Yes.
For a quarter of a billionth of a millisecond.
Whoa.
It's faster than you can blink. You see Polen. As he's just kind of...
Can I reach for him?
By the time you do, he's gone. But it's kind of like 2 really fast objects moving through space. There you go. Like you're in passing cars, but you only get half a click of a bit of information. As Polen seems to be riding on the back of a large spectral jellyfish through the astral plane.
Of course he is.
And you can see, just briefly, a potted plant behind him. Just...
Pringles?
just like that, you go, huh? Right as you land, as the monkeys are like, ah! I'm assuming you went into the sewer again?
Yeah, that's the only way I know.
Okay. Yeah, you all land in the sewers with your cart and Benjamin Sprout.
Yep. All right. Let's start getting out of here.
Benjamin Sprout's like,
Sorry,
my
buddy.
feet are all wet.
Yep.
This is gross.
But thankfully, it's clean water.
He's like, whatever. Oh, bother.
So
Griff, as you're still screaming in silence,
I like him this way.
you just see his face is all red. There's tears streaming down. But the voices are much, much quieter this far away.
I'll calm down a little bit more then.
Yeah, you start to regain a little bit of composure.
Still irritated, but
Yeah.
not freaking out.
No, he's just in a bad mood.
Should have Snickers.
One of the monkeys would be like, this is what I do when I'm sad.
He just pokes him with the jerky, like, take
Eat. Where is your mouth?
I was just hangry.
Where is your mouth? You need to eat this. You're very cranky. When was the last time you ate?
Where's this witch person healer lady?
we need to get out of the sewers, and then she's a short trip outside of town,
Alright, cool. Let's...
and then we'll make our way through like we do this every day.
Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as you pull up to the great Benjamin Sprout goes, and the guards outside
Roger,
go,
please. Sorry, we're back again. Can you please open the gate?
how do you keep getting down? Is that a cart?
It's gonna happen a couple more times, okay? You need to let us out right now.
All right.
Time is of the
Jeez.
essence.
And they kind of like pull the grate out, and Benjamin Sprout's like, I hope we're fit. Just kind of goes sideways with the horn underneath. Kind of the cart's just scraping against both the walkways on the way out.
We can buy a new one, we got plenty of money.
As the 2 monkeys are like, wow, carts are really fast. I don't even know
Yes.
where we are. That was crazy.
So we need to go now, and then we'll debrief.
Elmar,
Yes.
since when we visited her the first time, you saw different things than I saw, and Bones saw different things than both of us saw.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously has some kind of power to manipulate how we see, think, process.
Correct.
Maybe
The potion.
you and I should possibly go by ourselves and leave them here to...
Well, he needs to come with.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I'm going in with you guys regardless.
But we could try the potion we were given.
Yeah, that's true. We should try the
I
potion.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's not feeling well mentally, you said?
I'm just going to be
Something
sitting
is
there with
happening.
my eyes closed at this point.
Okay.
Something's in his head. Is what Undertow said.
We were given an elixir to help with
With the mind.
mental illnesses and
Think it's more of an infection, maybe? He said something's like attached to it.
something. Oh, physically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe not.
Have you tried not thinking about it? Are you sure you're not just sad?
That's what I'm doing right now.
No, there's a worm in my eye.
Just try
I
to
think
sound
you're
like
just
that.
being dramatic.
Shut up, guys. I'm gonna go take a permanent nap.
It hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that.
Well, when it was given to us, it sounded like it would help with something like that.
It's true, but if it,
But we might need it when we get back to the witch.
we're also already here, so
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's see what the witch... Or... she likes you more than
healer.
she likes me. The healer.
manners maketh the man. Just remember that.
Yes. If she offers you tea, drink it.
I just want her to fix my friend.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just warning you before
Yes.
we get there. All right.
If she offers you tea, drink it. That's all I have to say.
We
As,
will.
yes, as the lot of you are piled into the cart, as you ride out the westernmost gate, you kind of debrief your friends on this process. And you see those familiar mushrooms.
Hello.
They sit dormant and purple till you approach.
Yes. Hi, friend. I'm back again. I know. I'm sure you're sick of me by now, but
hey.
I have the flowers. I would like to give them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, come on.
Okay. Thank you.
I figured you'd be back.
Wait, are they actually talking?
Yes. Only Elmar can hear them.
I look crazy to you guys right now.
Yep, he's just talking to a mushroom.
Yep.
Carry on.
Anyways, follow me. Don't mind the screaming.
As he kind of waves his little fungal roots, kind of pulls himself out of the ground. Now you guys all see a very small mushroom-like creature. As he kind of waves his little tendrils, the pathway that you've been walking on for a little while now just folds away into a magnificent and luminous grove with a nice walkway up to a lovely home. The both of you, if you would be so kind as to make insight checks for me.
It's amazing how this thing just pops up and we didn't stumble upon it before.
18.
3.
All right, Perseus, you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
As you walk up, what you thought would be, a small shack, the way it was described to you, home to a witch of all things, you see an incredibly ornate mansion in front of you, sprawling out. There's a luscious garden out front. There's fountains. There's all sorts of angelic statues all about. You're like, I'm underdressed for this. And you look at Griff and you're like, dude, you should have put pants on. This place is immaculate. You see dingy work shed, rotted over, like overgrowth and fungus all around this horrible cabin, and you hear awful sounds of bones cracking and resetting, screaming. There's blood all over the walkway up. Elmar, you're able to see this as well. Refusul, you see kind of dingy cabin. You've been here before. You're like, yeah, we're back here. Whatever, who cares? As you're all walking up, Elmar walks up to the door. What do you do? Because last time you just walked through the door.
Yeah, I was just gonna do that again if it was
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry.
Yeah. You just kind of barge on in.
Just right through.
Okay. Yeah, you watch as Elmar just walks through the door. Doesn't open it. He just phases through.
Okay.
He did that last time, too.
Yeah. As the lot of you try to follow him, you kind of bunk into something. Elmar, as you walk up, that door's already like half open, and the little mushroom's like,
I'll let you. Okay. He's coming in.
As you just kind of waltz on through their illusions into dingy cabin.
Ma'am, we found the flower.
Oh, you're back so soon and you brought more friends.
Yes, this is for the one that you are helping. This should complete our deal.
Yes, our deal is complete.
And this is for a potential second deal.
I'm listening.
So I'll let my friend explain it because he knows more, but this one here came into contact with a great source of power, and it seems there might be something that's plaguing his mind.
Very nice.
As an incredibly attractive lady stands in front of you. Goes, my dear, you've traveled so far. You look exhausted. Have a seat.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. She holds out to you. She goes, would you like some cookies? I have tea as well.
Just concerned nodding.
Okay. Yeah. She'll pour you a cup of tea and slide some biscuits over to you.
Pinky's up.
As you sip, your intelligence score increases by 1.
Like permanently?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Griff. This beady-eyed old hag with a tremendous nose and crooked, gnarled teeth goes,
Tea, dearie?
No.
so you take after your associate. You would do well to learn some manners.
I told you.
The tea is not for you. She puts everything away.
Right.
I told you to drink the tea.
Why are we here?
Perseus.
Tell me
Sorry,
everything.
this is actually really good.
Yeah, you watch as he's basically drinking like bog water and just chewing on something.
Stop.
It's vaguely
Don't-
disc shaped.
Don't eat
It's
those.
delicious, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, just keep munching.
Yeah.
So, went in these tunnels, found a lot of bugs, touched this big old rock. He ended up being soaked into this bug creature, pulled him out in a web. My friend says that there's something that's attached to his mind.
Oh, dude, that's terrible. As the old hag is like,
Oh, yes, I see.
2 pilots, 1 horse. Now then, payment.
Yes, we have.
What is he worth to you?
He's just a stable boy.
You can keep him.
Careful what you wish for.
No, you can't keep him. But he is. He makes our life easier.
Did I hear her say like that? Like verbatim? Like, what's he
Oh,
worth?
no. She's very concerned. She's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear this. This Perseus is sitting on like a rickety stool.
Twirling his hair.
It was really hard.
Take a seashell out.
I think Perseus is saying what Bones saw.
It's possible, but anywho's, yes, we.
Am I capable of doing whatever I want at this point?
You're still tied up, but
And silenced.
Yeah, like, can I talk? Am I allowed
Silence,
to,
silence would,
like...
I think, drop
yeah,
us
silence will have dropped by now.
Yeah.
But you can speak.
Here's.
I'm not worth anything.
Here's-
I'm a person.
Anyway.
Why are we here?
There is payment to you in that there is a massive war taking place a bit north of here,
Yes, I know.
and we intend to assist and keep the town safe and your home safe.
No, my home is very safe.
I don't think a billion of anything coming through here is safe for anyone.
Who says they'll be allowed in?
All right, but we are going to.
We need to get back. We need to assist them.
We do. You're right, and we want to help with this battle, and we need him. He's a great fighter, and we need him. He's worth this flower.
An eye for an eye.
What does that mean?
I help him, I keep his eye.
No.
You want the creature inside out, it's attached.
Well,
I am staying out of this one.
She's not taking my eye. We need to leave.
The infection will spread.
oh my god.
I'm fine.
For now.
We need to leave.
These eyes are delicious.
Perseus. She can cure him at the cost of the eye that the creature thing is attached to.
There's nothing wrong with me. What are you talking about?
Does it have to be his eye?
Well, it's attached to, so by removing it, it would damage and or also remove the eye.
Could you do a transplant?
Untie me.
It's possible we could attempt something.
And you can take mine and give it to him.
Very well. Payment accepted. Hold him steady, we'll prepare for extraction.
More so than he's already tied up.
Oh, he's going to flail a lot.
Okay.
He's only mostly in control.
Don't do this. It's unnecessary. We need to leave.
We will leave once you're better.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
You don't know.
I can tell that you're not yourself.
I'm perfectly fine.
No, you're not. Why do we need to go so bad?
We need to help them. Just like we've been doing this entire time.
You want to help the bugs that attacked you.
I wasn't attacked by any bugs.
It's not what I heard.
It sounded like you were enveloped in one.
That doesn't mean they attacked me.
Good ear.
Adding a floral scent in there.
As Griff is yelling at us and Perseus is pinky up, like legs crossed, enjoying his snacks. Perseus,
Wow.
this is something that you wholeheartedly think is necessary for his recovery?
It's not necessary.
He needs it more than I do.
No, I'm not like your eye, but like whatever is on his eye is something that...
There's nothing wrong with me.
Undertow seemed concerned about it, and when does he ever get concerned about anything?
Fair. I mean, to be honest, I did see it on his eye. I don't know enough about his
What
people
did you see?
to know what that was.
You didn't see anything.
You have a worm thingy attached to your eyeball.
I think I would know.
Yeah, no, I saw it with my own eyes.
Alright, enough bickering.
And I'll cast silence.
Okay.
Like, in the room.
Okay.
And I just kind of, I'll gesture to her and, like, have at it.
She kind of reaches over to the side. You see, she grabs two things: a large pick and a hammer.
Oh my god.
No way.
As she smiles very sweetly to you, Perseus, she walks over and kind of places a hand over Griff's eye. She goes, eeny, meeny,
Bruh.
Thankfully, she rolled well. As she hammers the pick into Griff's eye, you watch as this rather large, thin piece of metal just goes right in here, just missing the eyeball. Scrapes past.
Gonna lobotomize me.
Griff, you feel this horrible wriggling and writhing in your brain. Almost as though something's been skewered. It's like a dying fish right behind your eye.
Dear God.
Severing the connection, you're now like, yeah, this isn't cool.
Why is there a thing in my eye?
Thankfully, your screams are silenced, and there's not a terrible amount of pain. As she gently maneuvers and pulls out this large, writhing worm. And just kind of drops it into a glass and puts a lid over the top. Puts it off to the side. Griff, your eye is intact. As she brings the device back over, holds it right over the top. As the pick is driven into Griff's eye and pulled back out once more, the eyeball is on the end of the pick, leaving a large cavernous gap in Griff's skull. As the eye is still kind of like twitching, attached to the nerve, she just severs it. As Griff, one of your eyes goes completely dark.
What the hell, man?
As that optic nerve is severed and Griff's eyes go black, she turns to you, Percy. Goes,
Why be gentle, there, lass?
Griff. She just walks over, puts the tools down, and goes, plucks it right out of your head. Severs that nerve. Whispers a little something to herself. Plucks it in your head. Okay. As she removes your eye and whispers a little something. Griff, welcome to the world of heterochromia. It's a mutation. It's a very groovy mutation.
Very groovy.
But there you go. As she pulls out a lovely eye patch for the captain and tosses it to you.
I was thinking about that as soon as he said it.
The look is complete.
When this all started, I was like, somebody better give me their eye, and he's a pirate, so if that doesn't go that way, fuck everything.
Okay.
It would have been funny if he didn't. And he's like, you look like a pirate, Griff.
I just give him the eye patch. Part of the shit, part of the crew.
I'm gonna steal your eye. We have no plan to fix it. Here's an eye patch. You look dope though.
Jerks.
Okay. She will immediately turn to Ruse, leaving both ingredients that you brought her on the table. They're not for him. As she goes over and just goes right on back to cracking bones, healing him up.
Well, doesn't that one help with pain?
Yes.
But you're not going to use it on him.
No, I need him to stay conscious. I need to know that everything's working. When he stops screaming, the healing is complete.
How much longer do you think he's...
Oh, I don't know. There's only 10 to 15 bones still out of place. How fixed do you want him?
Very.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
My thoughts exactly. As she pulls out a large hammer and just shatters one of his arms again, and then just kind of lifts everything as he screams once more. You don't have to stay.
I feel so bad, Ruse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ruse. Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you cast a spell on me so I don't hear?
I can.
No. I'm not interested in that.
On that feather day in my eye kinda hurts, or what used to be there.
I'd like to stay here with him, but I don't think I can handle the screaming.
Well, we have other things we need to take care of at the moment, Refsul. We need to prepare for the outcome, whatever happens north.
Just one moment. She mentioned that she knew that this battle was going on and she knew more about it. Are you willing to share?
Not with you.
Well, maybe with your friend?
Man, we are concerned about the war up north, and if we need to prepare the town here of Fola, it would be greatly appreciated if there was any insight you could give.
Make a persuasion check, Mr. Elmar. Sir Elmar. Sir Gregory.
Son of Thrain,
Say
son of
persuasion?
Thra.
Yes.
King under the mountain.
If only I was doing that.
10.
10.
And I rolled a 4 on the die.
Wow. No. Because I don't care who lives or dies. I've received my payment from both sides.
Yes, but who else will you have to collect payments from if we're all dead?
Whoever wins. Someone will always want something.
I'm gonna have to go to the only place that capitalism hasn't influenced. Space!
When you say you received payment from both sides, what did they pay you for? The other side.
We don't deal, darling.
Elmar, would you mind asking?
It doesn't matter
Yeah, it might.
what currency she gets for her work.
No, what she received payment for is the question.
Probably the same thing. Is there a benefit that the other side has to winning that you would not care if they won?
Persuasion check again, my friend.
Whee! 17.
17. Well, you've been very kind in delivering me everything I asked for and more. She kind of holds up the two small wooden cups. Yes, if one side wins, it's business as usual. If the other side wins, it's business with insects.
So the bugs are not on the human side?
The bugs work for their queen,
Then who are they fighting right now?
the invading force, of course. Surely you've seen it. Purple storm clouds,
Does that sound right?
tumbling monsters in the mist.
Well, do you know who they are and what they fight for?
I don't. Both sides operate on a hive mind.
What was the thing in my head?
Would you like to meet it?
Yes.
She kind of lifts the top of the cup, and there's just this little tiny green larval caterpillar. You feel a kinship with it. It's like a long lost buddy.
Hello. I try to touch it.
You and touching things.
All right.
He's my friend.
That'll hit. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
As it chomps onto your finger.
He's not my friend.
And you feel like this small drill on the inside of its teeth trying to like drill its way in. But your finger's only so deep, so it leaves you pretty bloody, but you're like, ow.
Stop it.
Can you stop? We just got it out of your eyeball. Do you want to lose another eye?
What is it?
No one's going to give you another eye.
Yeah, I kind of need this one, buddy.
Thank you.
You're
for that,
welcome.
by the way. Okay. What are we doing?
Want some tea?
Look, she did
It's not
say.
tea.
She said it's either business as usual or business with insects. It seems to me that we would prefer business as usual.
Well, it depends, because if the other side is bad and they are hurting us, so it's business as usual because we need her, or if it's business with bugs because they've eradicated the enemy and we don't need to operate with her anymore, then it could go either way. I don't think purple roiling storm clouds of monsters are the team we want to help.
I was trying to say that from the beginning. We should have just went and helped the bugs.
And I don't think the 5 of us added on to 1 billion would have tipped the scale.
True. I definitely did want to help more before that creature was out of my head.
I think it makes more sense to get somewhere close where we can observe but not jump in yet, because we don't even know what side we want to win.
I think we need to prepare Fola for the aftermath, because we're not 100% sure on whether either team wins, if we're going to need to do anything.
This wasn't happening in the direction of the steel stone, presumably. That I remember, because I said I'm going to remember.
But do you remember?
I remember.
You've had a lot of thoughts
But I
swimming in your head.
remember, Drew.
Griff remembers.
I remember
Rich
which
Farms
direction it
remembers.
is.
It's pretty close. It seems like, in hindsight, that second signal you were getting, the one you were told about, was probably on the move towards you.
I see. Okay.
But beyond sight.
Right. Right, but okay. Yep.
I'll follow your lead.
I just want to prepare the town for whatever might be coming, because they're already fighting, and we don't know if they're gonna. One side's gonna win right now and keep moving this way. So that's all I want to do short term. I'm open to ideas otherwise.
That makes a lot of sense.
Another short term, we should get this man some clothes.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
And just the whole time Elmar's been.
it's indecent.
Yes, so anyway, what we should be doing.
It's not that bad.
I could have said something.
All right, let's go. Good luck, Ruse.
He's just like,
I can't stand to look at him in the eyes.
How much longer is Ruse gonna be, roughly? Would you mind asking?
I already did.
Yeah. Well,
She
maybe.
said it'll be a bit. She still has 15 more bones to put in place.
Well, how many bones were there at the beginning? Maybe
the
I
answer,
could do math.
the answer you were given is how fixed do you want him?
Yeah, I want them fixed.
All the way, 80%?
In for a penny, in for a pound. I feel like I've done this before. Anywho's, I want to leave.
I just, when Ruse wakes up, will he know where to go, what to do?
He'll leave and be at Fola, and then he can get with the lieutenant who has a sending stone and can communicate with us.
Okay.
Hopefully will listen and have heard that, Ruse. That's all I got. Good luck. Godspeed. I'm leaving.
She's like, yeah, off you go.
Yep.
She shatters the collarbone again.
Goodbye.
Well, it's been lovely. Great tea, by the way. Really appreciate it.
Kind of
Always a pleasure.
Scoot the stool in like all nice and proper,
Yeah.
and just make my way out.
She gives you a sweet smile on the way.
Oh, stop.
She's like, stop. She's like, Griff, you get one final, we miss you, from that cup. As you walk out the door. And you feel your connection severed. Fully with the hive mind. It's a little bit of a relief, but you also feel like you lost a bunch of friends all at once. It's a little sad. But they're friends that like you a little bit knew. You're like, oh man, you're the
That's
coworkers out sick now. Darn. I mean, they're still alive and well. I'm just like farther away.
New job.
Yep. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. But we'll wrap for now. As in Fola, you hear one final loud roll of thunder as it kind of ripples across the whole land. All the clouds clear. As you step back out onto the road, the cabin fades from view. And there's this tremendous shockwave that kind of blasts all of you a little bit off your feet. Seeing things from a new perspective, our heroes once more leave their companion to his grim healing process. As thunderous shockwaves roll past, it seems the coming battle may have dire stakes. If you had a good time hanging out with us, consider leaving a like on the video. If you'd like to see more of our campaigns, consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to help the channel in other ways, you can check out the links in the description box below for the Patreon. You can join the discussions in our Discord servers, challenge other Discord members in the Battle Spire, and check out the post shows still rolling. There's also a link if you'd like to rock some Boarding Party merch. Let us know in the comments below who you think is going to triumph in the coming war, and at what cost a victory might come. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. Catch you next week.